What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tevin Jameer back at it again. All right, let's get into it. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tevin Jameer back at it again with another DVD and Blu-ray update for November. Damn, there were some things I wanted to say before I got into it. Well, one thing is, don't have much Blu-rays and DVDs. I didn't get much this month, but I'm still gonna give y'all a little something. Damn, I feel like there's something that I was gonna tell y'all, then I forgot. Maybe a channel, maybe a channel update or something like that. No, I don't remember. Well, y'all know how I do this. If you guys are fans of mine, y'all know how I do this. I'm gonna show y'all what Blu-rays and DVDs I got throughout the month. If you guys are new to the channel, you know, the title kind of explains itself. If this is the type of content that you like, comment, and subscribe, of course. And at the end of every month, I love doing updates for y'all. So yeah, enough talking, man. Let's get into it. And the first Blu-ray that I have for us today, Lion King 1.5. For me, this is another one of those movies that I owned when I was younger. Oh, shoot. This is another one that I owned when I was younger, but this is a different case than a lot of the other movies that I've been rebuying from my childhood. In this case, I actually still have the DVD from when I was younger. I still own that DVD. I don't have the case, but I have the actual disc itself. But here's the thing. The last time I tried to watch that DVD, of course, since it's only a DVD, I don't have no box for it or anything like that. It's kind of scratched up. So some parts skip in the movie. I tried rewatching it like I think a year or two ago, and like some parts were skipping. I did try to do the old school method of spitting on the disc, and I said disc, spitting on the disc, and trying to clean it off. You know, some people use toothpaste. So, you know, if you know DVDs back in the 2000s and they were scratched up and people were trying different methods, that's what I was trying to do. And it just didn't do anything. The disc just wouldn't stop scratching or skipping. So I had to rebuy it. You know, this is the Blu-ray and DVD combo. And if you guys don't know what Lion King 1.5 is, it's basically like a sequel, semi-sequel, hence why it's called 1.5. It's a semi-sequel to The Lion King, but instead of telling like a story about Simba or anything like that, it's in Timon and Pumbaa's point of view. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is tied with the first movie for me. Because I know the first movie is considered a classic, and this one is kind of like, you know, oh, yeah, this was a good movie. Like, people don't talk about it, but when you bring it up, people say, oh, yeah, it was a good movie. But no, I love this movie just as much as I love the first one. And one of these days, I kind of want to do a back-to-back feature, or maybe I want to look up on the internet. I know there's a lot of people that likes editing movies and stuff like that on the internet. So maybe somebody did like a super cut of both movies showing like both perspectives, because it is basically going on at the same timeline. It's literally the same timeline. So I would love to see if somebody ever did that. But yeah, Lion King 1.5. If you've never seen it and you're a fan of the original Lion King, definitely check it out. This is what the inside looks like. Yeah, this is what the inside looked like. And like I said, I still have my original DVD. So on the original DVD, it had a picture of Timon on the disc. So I kind of get disappointed when I see like later DVDs and how it's just that regular gray background. But I'm just like, you know, these companies want to save money. So I guess I get it. Next movie we have, and Mom, don't be mad, the Simpsons movie. The reason I said mom don't be mad is I'm gonna let y'all know, and my mom will tell y'all this. I was never allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up. Never allowed. If I even asked my mom, hey, can I watch this episode of The Simpsons, or can I go see The Simpsons movie? It was always a hell no. My mom did not like The Simpsons, but of course I'm a kid, so I went behind her back and watched a couple of episodes. The movie was the first thing I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go behind her back and watch it. And the only reason I did is because my best friend growing up, his family had the Simpsons movie, and he was telling me about how good it was. So when my mom got HBO and I saw that it was being shown on HBO, I'm like, okay, whenever she goes off to work, I'm watching. So yeah, that's a little tidbit. And I snuck and watched a lot of shows when I was younger. Family Guy, South Park. Well, my mom didn't know about those shows, but I still snuck and watched them. But Simpsons was the main one. If I got caught watching it, I know I would have had a conversation with the belt if she seen it. So yeah, Simpsons movie background. That's it right there. I love that the Blu-ray is a donut. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is just like how I said this had a blank disc. This is what I'm talking about. You don't have to do the craziest thing ever. I just love that they actually did something with the disc. Like, don't just make it a blank background. Like, make it something significant to the movie. Like, we know Homer loves his donuts, and of course, the logo itself is missing the donut, and here it is. So I love when companies actually try. I know this is around the time when Blu-rays first started coming out, so I know that they put a lot more effort into it. But yeah, and by the way, I haven't even been saying where I got these like I usually do. I got both of these from Walmart, from the Walmart website. Of course, because I work at a Walmart, I still get the discount. So yeah, I wound up getting both of these. And yeah, so the next one is more of a newer movie, and actually one of the movies that I saw through Mystery Movie this year. Lisa Frankenstein. That's what the back looked like. It's no different from, the slipcover is no different from the actual case. But yeah, Lisa Frankenstein with the basic disc cover. But yeah, so I know this is more of a newer movie, so a lot of people may not know it. But Lisa Frankenstein is, of course, about a girl named Lisa. She somehow brings this dude back to life, this dude that she always visits his grave. She brought him back to life, and throughout the movie, she's kind of like helping him become more human and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a horror romantic comedy. Like it's a really good movie, of course, because I bought it, and it was one of the first few mystery movies of the year. I think it was February's mystery movie, something like that. But it was one of the first few 2024 movies that I've seen in theaters, and yeah, I instantly loved it, especially from how funny it was. I'm a big comedy and horror person, so a movie that can mix both of those styles together. And also, I'm a little bit of a lover boy. I'm a little bit of a romantic. So, them mixing those three genres together and like it wound up being a good movie. And then also, Catherine Newton and Cole Sprouse. Catherine Newton and Cole Sprouse, they were in a lot of shows, especially Cole Sprouse with the Sweet Life series. But Catherine Newton was also in a lot of things that I watched growing up. So it's basically watching two childhood stars basically be in a big comedy, a horror comedy romance movie. So yeah, if you guys are into stuff like that, definitely check it out. It's a really good movie, one that I highly recommend. And like I said before, I will be doing my movie rankings of the year next month, before the end of the year on the podcast. So if you want to know where this movie is ranked, check that out when it drops. Another 2024 release, Late Night with the Devil. Now, hold on, this is the back. Now, I did have a Blu-ray for this by different means. I'm not going to say what those means are, but I did have a Blu-ray for this. And come to find out that they actually made an official physical release. I was trying to wait for a long time for an official physical release. I was trying to wait, but it seemed like it was never going to come out. So I was like, you know what? Oh yeah, before I continue, this one was also from Walmart. So is this. But I saw that they were having, like, I was waiting for so long for an official release, and then I saw that they were finally having one when I was at my store, and I seen just a bunch of copies of this. Just actually, no, I seen a bunch of DVD copies sitting in the electronic section, and I was like, I didn't know they were making a physical release for this movie. So, of course, oh yeah, here's the disc. A promo for the Night Owls. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my neighbors, they always blast loud Spanish music all the time, but it don't bother me. Um, but yeah, once I saw that there was a physical release for this, I was like, yeah, I got to get this movie because I love this movie. This was another one that I highly, loved. I think this one came out in March or February. It came out. So why am I just now realizing that these are eyes? I thought these were just like spotlights on the characters, but this is actually eyes. I never realized that. But yeah, um, when I saw that there was a physical release, I had to get it because it was a movie that I highly enjoyed at the beginning of this year. And if you guys want to know what it's about, if you don't know what it's about, basically, this guy, his name is Johnny, no, Jack. So his name is Jack, and he has this show called Late Night, or no, not Late Night Owls, something like that. It's been a while since I watched this movie, but he has a TV show that's kind of doing bad in ratings. So he hosts a Halloween episode to see if this girl that's on the cover, I know she's kind of hard to see with the lights and everything. He's hosting an episode to see if this girl is possessed by the devil and if supernatural things are real. And it's kind of presented in like a lost media, talk show. Like it's presented basically in like a lost found footage media type thing. So, if lost media or found footage films are your type of thing, definitely check this out. Recently, I had friend come over and watch the movie with me, and they highly enjoyed it. So if that person who rarely likes movies came over and liked it, then I know most likely you guys will like it as well. Um, and the final one, and this is the only one that I didn't get at Walmart, Family Guy Volume 1. Funny enough, I was talking about Family Guy, and yeah, here it is. So this one is like a used copy that I got from if you guys are from the South Jersey area, my cousin wanted to go to Berlin Market one day, and I was like, okay, I'm not really planning on spending anything, but I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. And we walked into like this store where it had like a bunch of old video games, old DVDs. Like you can tell it was a lot of used stuff. But yeah, and I saw the $8 section, and this was in the $8 section. And what you're telling me is I can get, yeah, this has the first two seasons of the show here at the back, front, of course. But you're telling me that I can get the first two seasons for $8? So, of course, I had to buy this. I'll let y'all see the individual discs itself. So, this is disc one. The back just shows which episodes are on there. And then that's the disc for disc one, or that's the cover for disc one. Um, Second one, purple cover, those episodes. Cover for disc two. they are they're lit for Thanksgiving. By the way, I'm filming this on Thanksgiving, so happy gobble gobble or late gobble gobble, as my grandma would say. Um, Third, got Chris and Stewie. I just realized most of these has Stewie on it. And then what? Let me guess, Meg and Stewie on this one. Well, then again, nobody likes Meg, so it might be Lois and Stewie. I was somewhat right. Okay. Yep. So that's the Family Guy box set. Um, I did say that I want to start getting into collecting TV shows that I love. Unfortunately, I know I'm gonna have to deal with it. That I'm more of a Blu-ray person, not much of a DVD person. But with a lot of TV shows, they usually put them on DVD. So I know I'm gonna have to suck it up if I want to own a lot of these shows. But yeah, I love Family Guy, especially the early seasons. So I'm gonna start collecting TV shows, or I already kind of started because if you watch the last episode, I started collecting Power, which is a show I highly recommend. We need to get Power bigger than what it is. But yeah, so Family Guy is another one. I do want to start collecting SpongeBob as well. I used to really love SpongeBob as a kid, and I saw that they have like a box set for like I think the first 300 episodes, and basically I'm someone that loved old SpongeBob, new SpongeBob, no. So anything up to season 4 or 5, I think that's when I stopped being into SpongeBob. If I can get from seasons 1 to 4 and 5, I mean, from season 1 to 5, then I'm straight. So that's probably something I'm gonna try next time. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode or this video of my collection update. We're definitely gonna do one for next month. I already got one Blu-ray that was supposed to come, earlier this month, but it's not gonna come now until Monday, I think December 2nd. So I got stuff lined up for y'all. Don't worry about that. And like I said, man, if you guys like these Blu-ray collection updates and stuff like that, like, comment, subscribe. I do a lot of things on this channel. I mostly do the podcast, so that's what you're mostly gonna get from me. But I do like to try to do different things, like updates, vlogs, and stuff like that. I do try to do different things once in a while. So yeah, if this is the type of content you like, comment, subscribe, check it out. You already know the deal. I don't really have to say too much. And yeah, with all that being said, Tevin Jameer signing out. Catch y'all on the next one.